Sixers 7.5. Do we like the Sixers side tonight? It's a big number, but you kind of like it.
I don't. This is Toronto or nothing for me. After bouncing back from the first performance and just finding a way. The problem is Scotty Barnes did a lot for him the other day, and he's been a big piece throughout the season.
Siakam has to have a big game, so you might want to look at some of his props, because if they're going to win this game or even have a chance, he's got to have a big game.
I mean, that's where I'm focused. If I had to pick a side, would I pick Toronto? Yeah, I'd probably go there, but I think this could climb. So I'm curious where the money's going to come in before we get to tip time, when word becomes official. Okay, Barnes, Thad Young, Gary Trent, all out tonight. Are we going to go up another point? Are we going to get a little bit more value? I would not lay it with the Sixers. No. It closed 4.5 the other day, and now we're going to close. Now we're going to be looking at 7.5, maybe even 8.5. I do feel much better about Siakam props. 92 touches on Saturday. 92, and now we know those players are probably going to be out. Joe, you can tell us how he's looked against the Sixers this year. He's shooting over 50%. He's scoring 30 points per game. If you want to mess around with some of the combination props or individual, points is at 25.5 for Siakam. Mm-hmm. I like the over there. I feel better about focusing on Siakam, but if I had to take a side, I'd go plus 7.5 on the Toronto side. And I was just checking if there was an adjustment in the total from what we saw.
216.5.
Okay. And it closed 216 on Saturday, flew over by 26 points. We're not going to see 131 against this Toronto defense again.
No, the other thing to keep in mind for that game, that was probably as well as the Sixers could play outside of Embiid, but just as a team. I don't think they had a turnover in the first half of the game. Like, it was just like perfect basketball. And for the Raptors, they stunk. So, like, there's probably some evening out. I think you're right on the 7.5. It's a big number if you to think
Plus,
about.
They've got the coaching matchup too. I mean, I definitely like the Raptors making the adjustments here.
Oh, yeah, if Philly wins tonight, I can't wait to take Toronto on the series.
Oh, it's the Doc Rivers special. We'll just give it right back.